Blart. What is up? This is Colonial Puppet. My laptop fans are firing to full speed. That must mean there's another Stadium Let's Build episode being made. This is episode 48, I believe. 48. So we are definitely on track to getting this finished on episode 50, if I'm super duper fast. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Then I think I'm going to do a live stream where I fix the corners of the stadium and whatnot. Just because they're, you know, they're how they are. Don't want that. But yeah, this is part 48. Holy crap. We're almost at 50, which is amazing. I'm going to make this, I'm going to speed this episode up as fast as I can, while at the same time making it as easy to follow as I can, because obviously don't want to make people sit and wait longer than they have to. Maybe I could get this down to one episode, and I can dedicate the 50th episode to what I said I was going to do, which is fixing the corners. So here's what I'm going to do. Alright, so here we got a stairwell, correct? I'm just going to do one and then copy paste it for all the other 6 since there's so many. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to break this, select that as my first point, or you're going to be doing this by hand if you don't have World Edit. I'm going to fill all this in with white concrete. Same with this little bar here, fill it in with white concrete. And this is for all 6 of the stairwells. Just going all the way around. This one is a little further down. It's like that. Break that. All this is white concrete. So we're going to do that. Then what we're going to do is, well, we're just going to do that for all 6, all the way down. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I did what I said I was going to do. Just going to speed things along through the power of editing. Now we're going to figure out where to put this wall. So I think the best place to put it would be, could probably put it, oh wow, so all this is kind of filled in, so we could put it like up to here. So let's see where that takes us. Puts us there. So I'm going to select this. Then I'm going to zoom all the way down to the other end. It's going to take a little time. Boop a doop doop. Just like that. And now we're going to lag out the game by filling this entire area with white concrete. And as you can see, it did it fairly well. I'm actually surprised. Now on top of that, we don't need this, and we kind of figured out that it's not actually doing anything in terms of like it's there. It's not exposing any of the bleachers above. Okay, I take that back. It was. Whoops. That was a little too close. Okay. Let's do undo. Let's undo that. Let's also undo the thing before it. Let's reevaluate this, shall we? Oops. Let's go downstairs. to here. Alright, so I'm going to be cutting it pretty close. So I think what we're going to do is this. Since we don't really need to get here, we're just going to put a wall up, like right up against this. So what that means is we're going to select here, travel all the way down, to the opposite end, obviously. Although, do you know what? I don't like that. No, let's not do that. We can figure this out. We're smart. Let's fill this in the way it was. I don't think we need that, so let's see. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Select this one. Go all the way down. And I advise people not to pause this while they're building, or at least like kind of go through, because if you're doing all this by hand, like that little mess up that took like 2 seconds to do and then 2 seconds to undo would be like hours if you're building this by hand. So second position, set 251. Okay, now let's go above and double check to make sure this let me out. Damn it. Oh, there we go. You're out. You're free. Okay, so it looks like it still is giving us a little bit of an issue, but do not worry, we're going to do this. Just like this, and this, and go set 251. There we go. So that looks like that's it in terms of fixing that little issue. So we're going to keep it the way it is. Just have to make sure it wasn't poking out. This is always fun to do. Alright, now what am I going to do? Well, let's make sure we don't need this. We're in the center. Alright, so it looks like we don't need it, which is good. So we're going to select this end of the field. Go all the way down. Set this to 0 to clear that out. And now what we're going to do is fill all this in with andesite, polished andesite to be exact. Just like we've been doing. This entire ceiling area, everywhere where you see light gray concrete, is going to be filled in with polished andesite on the ceiling, that is. Not the roof. The way we've been doing it. I trust you guys enough so that I can cut this part out and lengthen or shorten the length of this Let's Build episode so we can get things moving. So I'm going to be, you know, just doing like we've been doing. This kind of stuff. Boom, boom. Set 1.6. For the folks back home, just using World Edit. It's 1.6. 1:6. Set 1.6. Yep. All the way down. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I am back. And as you can see, I did what I said I was going to do. Put in all this polished andesite as the roof, or the tiles for the roof. Ceiling, that is. Next, what we're going to do is pretty simple. Going to dress up these these stairwells, same way we have been. I'm gonna do this one, so pay attention, because you're gonna do this to the other 6, the exact same thing. Yes, I realize this one's very close to the wall. That shouldn't be a problem though. Alright, so we have that. Same with that. Alright, so this one is going to actually create a wall just like that. Which is alright. Same thing here. I'm going to do chiseled quartz all around it, like so. Something like that. We're going to get a little creative with this. This is looking kind of weird to you, so don't worry. Next we're going to put in doors, so gonna need, do I need glass? Put this in. Do the trim like we have been. Just like that. Now let's figure out the door situation. So here we're going to put one, same way we have been. Actually, so we're not going to put one on the back, just because of how big of a drop that is, but this should line up perfectly. Alright, cool. So we're just going to put one on this side, just like that. Okay, so no door on the back, only on the front. Do that all the way down, so I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Dressed all these up, same door on the front, all the way down, all 6 stairwells. Now, you might be thinking, this hallway is a little too narrow, and I agree. Before we solve that problem, first let's solve this problem. We want to make an opening for this area, so this is the place to do it. Just select here. Let's go up. Let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be good, and then 2 more. So a total of 6. 2, so we can put in the fancy trim that we've been doing, just like that. So you have an opening here. Same thing on the opposite side. And we have a margin of 1 block on either end. Left and right margin, I guess, if any of you code or do web design. Hopefully that made sense. We are going to fix the issue of this narrow hallway. I think some of you might know what I'm going to do. Which also means this is going to be temporary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Temporary is in this, the width of this opening is going to be temporary because we're actually going to clear out some of this wall starting 6 blocks up. And we're going to go all the way to the other end. This is like the longest part of the let's build of this this side of the stadium is just moving back and forth, back and forth. We're going to do it quite a few times too, because some of you might know what I'm going to try and do. Clear that out, just like that. Sweet. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is... Actually, let's start over here. Put that there. All the way to the other end. Oh wait, no, shit. I messed up. Sorry guys. This must be... I can't go any faster too. Unless I had Potion of Swiftness, which I should probably do that command for, but I am lazy and I forget the command. Even though the Horus Rex guy showed it to me. So we're gonna move over 5 blocks. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select that. Set a setting and the site 1-6 all the way down. And then this last part here, we will fill in as weight concrete. All the way down. Cool. So there you go. And actually, no, it's going to stay like that. Although we could do this. Let's do this, actually. Wait, oops. Clear that out like so. Actually, no, we could do that. Let's see how this looks, though. That looks alright. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to give this a border. Like that. Something like that. Looks alright. Now, same thing on the other end. That's what I was talking about with the width being temporary of this little opening. Same thing, select that, set 0. Then let's get this. And then again, let's do the margin. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the rest of the trim. So to do that, we are going to actually, instead of having trim on this side, we're going to do this. Select that. Go all the way down. Select that. Set this to 251. So there we go. So what we're gonna do is this. Gonna start the trim, go all the way down. Should be fun. Oops. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really fun. Spam my arrow button and then go back and clean up all the blocks, misplaces, all the spaces and places, faces. Love that screen tearing. I don't know if that's going to show up in the recording, but it's definitely showing up here. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Now let's clean up this mess. Do some quality control. Again, I'm not comfortable doing the world edit command to fill these because I'm almost certain it's gonna be in the wrong direction. I'm not even gonna try. It's tedious, but it's not tedious enough to kind of experiment with alternatives currently. I'll look into MC Edit though and like the commands, because I'm sure there's a way to like command like what direction you want the things that the stairs to be in, as well as like with we had the same problem with stone slabs. I'm sure there's a way to pick whether or not you want the top one or the bottom one. Anyway, now let's do our sanction, or like let's wall off the area. That's what I'm trying to say. Oops, wrong thing. So it's like that. Set to 51. Make sure that we're set to white concrete, which we are now. So now I can just press up on the directional pad to bring up my last prompt. I'm just going to go all the way down the board. Alright, we're going to leave this open. I kind of like this open area, honestly, just to have it like that. Now we're going to go through, do the trim. Whoops. Just like that. Alright, and then lastly this one. I'm going to cut the door part just because you know how I'm going to do that. I'll do one of the walls and then just tell you to. So with all these walls we just built, these right here, we're going to go on either end, do 2 blocks out, 8 by 8 or 8 by 2, just like that. 2 blocks in from there, then 2 blocks in from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Door there, door there. So we're gonna do that for the other 5 or 4 doors we made, or walls we made. So just putting 2 doors on all these. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back and did what I said I did. Put all the doors all the way down. Now we're gonna shift focus to lighting this hallway area. So starting with this kind of open area, let's start from this corner. Do the same thing we've been doing. So 3 from diagonal out. Let's get our sea lantern. Don't need the iron, so let's do that. Then 3 over. Can't go 3 back yet. Still can't go 3 back yet. 3. Now we can. So now it's rows of 2. Alright. Still rows of 2. Row of 3. So we got that. Same thing on the opposite end. Let's travel all the way down there, which is always a hoot and a half. I forgot to put the doors in. There we go. Alright, so same deal. 3 out diagonally. 3 over. And rows of 2. So it's just going to be a row of 2 except for the last one, which I think is this one. Yes. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to put a light in front of each of these pillars. just like that, all the way down here. Just a simple way of lighting this kind of really skinny portion. Alright, and then within that we're going to do this. Let's do from this, so from this corner 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Same thing. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Just all the way down. Alright. Actually, no, we didn't do that last one. So there we go. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna cut again, because this is gonna be pretty straightforward. So starting on this side, we're gonna do 3 blocks out, and then just 3 blocks, just like that, all the way down. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, lined up perfectly, 3 blocks away from this edge, same as at the beginning, all the way down. Now let's journey into this area right here. Now we're going to wall off this area, so we'll make this its own room. So like with each one we'll have its own room. So before we do that, let's get the trim out of the way. Just like that. So we're going to do that in all of these corners. So there, 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 and there. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back, and all these have the trim. So now we're going to start walling these areas off. Starting on this end, let's start with here. Kind of just arbitrarily lining it up. Set to 51, just like that. And then every time we set one, we'll build the trim, just like so. Same as on the opposite end. And we won't make these rooms accessible from these walls. So now this one will line up here. Same deal. Then the trim. Just like that. We can do this as well. Alright. Now these are going to change, I guess. So there. By there. Same deal. Alright, so this room next. Kind of got the, oops, undo. Oh no, I undid the wrong thing. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Back on track. We are back on track. Now, just keep on going down the line, which means I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So, with that done, we just have to do the lighting. So, starting from the right corner, 3 in, just like so. Go in like that. Alright, so that's room number 1. And again, remember, we don't have to worry about beyond this because it's this open area right here. So that room's done. Now we have to do this room. Same idea. And I won't cut these just because it's a little confusing. Alright. Plus it's not too much work. And everyone might do it differently, but that's okay. Give your own little twist to it, however you want to light it. If you want to do the lights directly into the ceiling like I'm doing, like I said, or if you want to do like hanging lights, that's perfectly fine. Whatever your heart desires. There is no right way to do it. There is no wrong way to do it. Maybe you want to paint a little tree. Let's put a little tree right here. Channeling Bob Ross right now. Maybe you want to be really daring and put a big old mountain right here. There's no right way to do it. This is your world. You can do whatever you want. Alright. I don't know why, but I feel like this this particular floor has been a lot more uniform than the other ones. Like, it seems to be mirroring pretty perfectly. And, started from the wrong side. And it's kind of cool, because I thought this was going to have to span between 2 episodes, but it looks like we're only going to have to do 1 episode. Which means next episode is going to be just the final details. Because after this, we're done. We are done with the bulk work of the stadium. Congratulations to everyone who has stuck around for so long. We're in the home stretch, as they say. Alright, I think that's it. I think we are good to go. So that is it for this this floor. Got ourselves a nice looking stadium, if I do say so myself. So the next thing to do is to simply copy paste what we just did on the opposite side, because on the other side, obviously, this hasn't been interiorized yet. So I'm going to do that, and I will come back when I'm done. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I am back. This is our beautiful stadium that we've been spending years building. Literally years. Started this in 2017. It's now 2019. Look at that. Damn. Let's go over to the other side to see if we successfully copied the interior that we've been working on this entire episode. Let's see if it transferred over correctly, which I'm pretty sure it did. Yep, there it is. Alright, well, not sure how, but we managed to fit the entire interior of the long end of the field into one episode, which is a pretty good feat, if I do say so myself. I did do a lot of cutting this episode, cutting back to, like, cutting out doing repetitive stuff, which hopefully didn't throw anyone off. Pretty sure it didn't. But yeah, we're officially done the interior, pretty much. Still a little bit of work to do next episode on the skybox, just kind of putting in walls and whatnot. It's already lit and everything, just have to put in some walls. So really not a lot of work, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out, and the previous episodes if you would like to follow along. This has been Colonial Puppet. Have a nice day.